Again, very impressive results from both players, but we have somehow little card scammer in the top 8 when in winners finals. Scammer, when'd you transition low, bro?
Someone showed me not dealing with anything.
Okay, curse is now applied, and we are looking at possibly a more evenly contested affair between these two players. Oh, great use of the far slash. Now the corner is all Dany's. A lot of damage on the board too. Already down to 40% health.
The way see with Kiske into this hidden ring mix to get into the corner back. And the tap does the reliable and reactable.
Going for the double dip. A lot of resources for Dany.
A double dip. There's not gonna be a triple dip alive.
They do have a full resources though. Lady has to be careful. Dany has been known to gamble even in these low life situations, but fortunately for Lady, that isn't today's possibility. That first round goes to her. Try to bait the burst, but they got a little bit too overzealous. Oh, very big catch. This is gonna hurt. Look at the damage. Mookie, that was 60%. That was 60%.
80% on your face. One more touch and Kai will take off your soul. Lady not letting that tear them away and keep the rolling coaster.
Oh no, you got caught with no bullets in the cylinder and you're gonna die duly for it. Even rounds for both players. It's little card scammer. Lady with more resources to her name.
And you block everything, it's only start their turn with the good reliable hidden ring deck. Escape with it. And the grab yet again, the grappler. That's what he's all about. And another one. Are we gonna do for a third one? No, we're gonna do for the strike.
That burst was important. Gonna use super focus to try and maintain that onslaught for as long as possible. Right in front of Dany Maza's face. Dany has had ample time to really deal with such threats like this. The simple PRC throw just seals it out. I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. I saw 80% gone in a flash. That was ridiculous. Slayer Kiske? I will say one thing though. If like we talked about earlier, right? Representing anything, Tenak representing the Ramlethal, like, and you know, using SQ as a comparison, right? Dany has had a lot of time against Happy Chaoses, and more importantly than just Chaoses, has had a lot of time against players of the caliber like Lucian, as well as possibly Aaron DeMac, and most notably Jack, who has taken over 38 different TNSs. So if you want to beat a man like this who goes toe to toe with Mr. TNS himself, you got to be able to put the burners in and put the brakes on Dany Maza.
Doesn't mean that's impossible. Look at this lady taking this round with a beautiful combo.
She is putting on a show, that's for sure. She's doing a fantastic job. But again, winning rounds means nothing if you don't win the round that's important.
Exactly, but this video was otherwise getting into the corner with a back throw instead, and it's my turn to be the Kiske family.
Block the tap, dust. Gonna reset with the 6K. Catches with the far slash. Oh no, this is not looking good for Lady.
The Lord is gonna be enough to kill, but then 5K will drop.
Oh, this is a really big catch. Set up the curse. Tap dust finally catches. They're gonna reset into the well, go for strike throw. Baiting out the DP, but not getting the punish off.
And there's gonna be a tap dust without meter. The unreactable saving Dany's life.
That could have been the round. That could have been the game for Lady, but just the whiff on the DP punish just allows Dany to fight back. Oh, big catch. You already know that would have been death if that landed. No bullets in the chamber. You are a lost cause. You need to find a bullet somewhere. Found a few along the way.
Going back to neutral, and the curse is applied. We need to get everything can happen in this situation.
No bullets again.
No more bullets. The bunker.
Finally, digging into the well.
Oh, no bullet, I'm gonna grab you. And Fanny is keeping this situation, but the RC will start out. We still got the pickup, it is enough to kill. It will be enough to kill.
It was enough to extend the meter gain as well. That charge dust able to give enough meter for Dany Maza to take yet another game on the bounce. That tragedy of that previous round two beforehand in round two, that could have easily been Ladies, but unfortunately though, Dany Maza is one man you cannot afford to drop that many games against. You've got to do the best you can and do it as fast as you can, because Dany is an adaptive machine. He's like an algorithm. He's like an AI. You feed him enough info, he will just learn. Can't represent the same tricks more than twice, otherwise that third time will go with consequences tied to that.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Both sending the projectile, but one never hit bug, the other doesn't. And into Dany taking this presentation in a very good way.
Trying to reset, but the greed is starting to pit its way on them. Gonna use that RTL immediately. Fish for that positive bonus, and you shall receive.
Very nice way is keeping the corner, but we're now back in the corner. But the stun.
My God!
Part.
Fading out the RTL, but you still got to contest with the PRC post RTL. Tap dust being masked by the charge stun edge. Now it's a possible round for Dany himself to secure grand finals.
The bird 2K will be enough to open this up, but that's enough. The fireball will be there, but nothing. Like gun, nothing beat a good real ball gun. It's gonna lead into a red break.
The whole cylinder is filled, but is very little concentration. Baits the DP. And luckily for Lady, that's not a lot of burst attributed back to Dany Maza. Runs right underneath the main poke. Going over, rolling from left to right, up and down. You don't know where to go. Great IVFD, puts some distance away from Dany. Time to let it rain. The 6-bullet symphony is upon us.
You try to grab me? No, I'm grabbing you. And the bait on the YC, leading into a very good combo. We're gonna try to bait, no bait. Just gonna take that positive bonus.
That combo actually wasn't too bad to take forward, Lady. The damage is not ideal, but either way, it's still not too bad. What could have been what it was actually much worse than what was. Resetting all those bullet counts. A lot of resources burned through. Dany uses that burst. Oh, big catch! Blocks the tap dust! But the empty jump to set up the charge stun edge!
Oh, but I was still catch the 2K!
The bravery on Dany Maza rewarded once more.